Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show.
Tonight's game is just around the corner as we start to wrap up the MLB pregame show. But before we go down to the action, let's take a look at a young player to watch for as we give you the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Randy McHenry is our subject. As guys, he'll be starting and making his major league debut after getting the promotion. Tell me, Eric, what's going on in his mind right now?
Well, I can tell you from experience, the thrill you feel in your first major league game, it's unmatched. It's really something you'll never forget, no matter what happens the rest of your career. Hey, I'm sure he's feeling the nerves. I mean, no matter how many big games he may have played in the past, nothing, and I mean nothing, really compares to playing on a big league field, in front of a big league crowd, and against big league competition.
Okay. Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. Friday night baseball now from the Lone Star State and Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Houston Astros. Altuve and Donaldson lead their teams to battle next. With that, a look at John Gibbons' lineup for the visiting Blue Jays. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, I think you better look out for that cleanup hitter. He's a major contributor in this lineup, and he's having a really nice season. Top 5 in the American League in slugging right now, so he could very well end up being.
Striding into the box, Kevin Pillar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fly ball out toward left center field. McHenry is in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who do you have your eye on, EK? Melvin Upton Jr. will stand in, hoping for a reversal of fortune here as he's seen that average drop precipitously these past 10 ball games. Swing and a little blooper to center. McHenry coming on. Oh, and he botches it.
Leading off for the Astros, center fielder, Randy McHenry.
Hit in the air to center field. Pillar's there. 1 away. With a moment now, Randy McHenry is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
McHenry.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. And he's retired here, 1 away.
And one thing this kid's going to find out is that everything speeds up at the major league level. You know, those pitches that you were on top of in AAA, they have a tendency to get on top of you much quicker now. You got to learn to adjust.
Randy McHenry will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Just getting under it right now. See if you can make an adjustment and keep that top hand strong this time.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Oh, and you can tell by these first couple swings, he's not just looking to poke one through the right side of the infield. He's looking to put something into orbit.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. A pause and the 0-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Josh Donaldson will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for Toronto. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McHenry is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Pedro Alvarez will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Springer at the track, the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run for Pedro Alvarez. And the Blue Jays have cut that lead to 3-2 now.
Well, he's been the entire show here tonight. Remember, he drove in their only run earlier, and he continues to have a nice game as he launches this one way out of here.
Randy McHenry ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now.
And this guy's one of those unsung type pitchers. He's not the setup guy. He's not the closer, but these are the guys that keep you in the ball games, and he's doing the job here.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but That's all right. He definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our from Southeast Texas, we welcome you inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays. Randy McHenry will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Tulowitzki is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for Houston. Russell Martin will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. Fires into his motion. He'll try to put him away here on 2-2. Hit high and deep out to left center field. McHenry ranging back, still going back, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Well, this is why you have your speediest outfielder in center field. He doesn't have to be your best outfielder, but he's got to be able to track some things down, and this is why they've got him out there right now. What a brilliant play.
Randy McHenry is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Popped high in the air. Martin has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. Devin Travis strides in, grounded out his last time through. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. McHenry giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Randy McHenry will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. Hamels is ready. First pitch on its way. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, there's another first pitch strike right there, and you know, he's gotten ahead of every single batter he's faced so far, and that's a big reason why he's getting these good results. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, the tag, and he is called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
Now batting, number 13.
And a nice one to get right there. His first major league hit. They'll take that ball out of play now and save it for the mantelpiece. What a nice moment for that young man right there.
Kevin Pillar will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Randy McHenry takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
Swing and a miss on the slurve, strike 1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Well, anytime you get an RBI guy to the plate.
Well, runs at something of a premium here in this matchup, so it doesn't make it quite as hard to find our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Astros win this thing 3-2. So long from Houston.
6 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base.
Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. Kyle Seager set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Lifted it out towards left center. To make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Randy McHenry will stand in, 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's ball game. Hernandez is ready. First pitch on the way. Yeah! Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And EK, you take a look at these Mariners entering play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, and this game's not always that hard. You hit the ball, you throw the ball, you catch the ball, but lately they haven't been doing any of the 3 particularly well. That's going to need to change, and soon.
Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap.
Number 2 will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Hey, you never know. Things might be looking up for this guy. He's hitting over 300 in his last 10 games, even though his season average doesn't look that good.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Mariners will set up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Number 16 will stand in now. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ball game yesterday.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike to throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, they're trying to make something out of this inning after all. He's off and running here with 2 away, and he gets into second safely. So now all it'll take is a base hit to get us our first run of the game.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Randy McHenry heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Oh, and he just carves him up there on 4 pitches. 1 gone.
I think we expected to see a
Number 10 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Set to deliver on 2-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Tucker giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. A little bit over halfway home. Mike Zunino will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fellow on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
What a difference 5 days can make.
Randy McHenry will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Hernandez into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
We'll show you this delivery again in show motion. I mean, this is a big guy out there, and he relies on throwing a good, hard fastball. So he's got to have everything in perfect alignment to get those few.
Kyle Seager will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Number 16, ranging into shallow right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Boy, that's just another off-balance swing right there.
Randy McHenry gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Randy McHenry.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
And that is not good.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lined into left center. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Number 2 steps in now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Malley has a play. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, number 16.
Number 16 stands in. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 2 left for the Astros. They're up 2-0. Kyle Seager makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
McHenry racing back to the track, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's a good job to come right out here and set the tempo for this series as they finish off a good road victory here in Game 1.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Astros win this thing 2-0. Good night from Seattle.
For the Mariners, no runs on only 2 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 31 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of Safeco Field. Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Brom Way, and Edgar Martinez Drive.
A fine afternoon to enjoy our national pastime at Seattle's Safeco Field. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Seattle Mariners. 2 great second basemen, Altuve and Cano, next on the show. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who are you focused on, EK? Ketel Marte will dig in for the first time as he'll enter play 6th in the American League in hitting.
Well, for me, that's just really impressive for a guy his age. It's always exciting to see young players blossoming into stars right before your eyes.
And this is taken in for out number 1. Randy McHenry will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Randy McHenry.
Paxton comes set. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. EK, you look at the M's entering play here this afternoon. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
And this recent run of bad form has them under the 500 mark now for the first time in a while. So they'll be looking to get back to even here.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
The 1-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now that we have a chance, let's take a look at the defense for the Seattle Mariners. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, Kyle Seager over at third base, one of the best all-around third basemen in the game. Remember, he was an all-star in 2014, also garnered a Gold Glove Award at that position.
Number 10 settles into the box for his first chance. Sent out to straightaway center field. McHenry on the move, and that's the 3rd out. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Astros lead. A sight to be seen. The great Pike Place Market here in Seattle. Welcome back to baseball on the show. Striding into the box, Randy McHenry. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Mariner bullpen. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, anybody who calls this place home will tell you this is not a home run hitting park, but it will give up its share of doubles. And this one moves runners to second and third now as they're looking to cash in.
Number 10 steps into the box. Grounded to short. Backhanded. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, it's pretty effective right there. Not only do you drive in a run on the ground ball, but you also move that other guy over to third base.
Number 2 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Right side. Cano has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Yeah, unless he was going on his own down there at third, they were using that contact play where you're told wherever and whenever the ball's hit, you're off and running. You're not even paying attention to what's going on. You've got to go. They love to play an aggressive style on the bases, and it gets them a run right there.
Randy McHenry steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Out in front of it, strike 1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
That misses. 1-2. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Six runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Randy McHenry ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. Flip of his glove for 1. On to Lind, and it's a double play.
The batter, number 10.
Oh, that is a sweet play right there. He's trying to get this ball to second quickly, so he fields it and scoops this thing all in one motion.